My name is Madel, and I have scoliosis. I was diagnosed with scoliosis at the age of 12, and I wore a brace for 2 years during my junior high years. I didn't particularly enjoy wearing the brace. In fact, my father was very concerned that he had to get me out of physical education, which I was glad because it was kind of embarrassing having to get that brace off in front of all the girls. But eventually I took the brace off and didn't wear a brace until, well, I didn't wear any brace after that. But I did join the military, and I retired from the military after 25 years. And I know during those years, with all the physical fitness workout, my scoliosis worsened. When I was first diagnosed, it was around in the 30s. And when I saw Dr. Hay, it was in the 50s. And so it became progressively worse. Now, I did not see Dr. Hay initially. I saw Dr. Hay initially because my son, who I had been monitoring through his growing years since I had scoliosis, I thought he might get scoliosis. And unfortunately, he did get scoliosis, and he was diagnosed with it also at the age of 12. I took him at an orthopedic. He advised us to put him on in a brace, and having experienced the brace myself, I thought, wow, it's been over 35 years. I would have figured that there would have been something else. And fortunately, a yoga instructor who I have been seeing recommended Dr. Hay, who was known for helping with the scoliosis patients, particularly with adolescents. And so we saw Dr. Hay, and he said there are two options, a brace or surgery. And he showed us all these pictures of past patients with minor curves and serious curves. And my son was right in the middle. And having grown with scoliosis, having the experience of braces, I told my husband, I said, if I had seen Dr. Hay as a teenager, I probably would have forced my parents to give me surgery. And I didn't want my son to have to go through the experience as a young teenager with braces. And he has other issues that I didn't want him to have to deal with both. And so I convinced my husband, I said, you know what, we need to have our son get the surgery. And thank God, things worked out. We prayed about it, and Dr. Hay performed the surgery on my son, and a month later he was boogie boarding off at a beach, and it did really well. And today he continues to thrive. He's a black belt in karate, and he's about to earn his Eagle Scout next year. Now, while he was doing that, I was thinking, you know, I really need to address my scoliosis also. And I have had all these numbness and pain on my shoulders and my back, and also part of my face. And so I started talking to Dr. Hay, and I told him, I said, you know, I really want to have a straight back because I just don't think it's going to get any better. And I've seen senior citizens with scoliosis who's gotten worse throughout the years. And I can just visualize myself being a senior citizen as well and having such a curved back with pain. And so I decided that I wanted to pursue surgery as well. And Dr. Hay, oddly enough, kept telling me to just give it another year, see if we can just maintain the curvature. And I told Dr. Hay, I said, no, I really prayed for this surgery when I was 12 years old, and I wanted it now, and had it last year, and things have been a lot better in terms of just feeling better that my back is straight, and there has been a reduced pain with the other issues that I have that I acquired, I think, basically from having been in the military. So it has been a good decision. In fact, anytime I belong in a homeschooling community, and anytime that there's a parent that asks a recommendation for an orthopedic, particularly for scoliosis, I always recommend Dr. Hay. And then when they follow up and they say, well, should we get surgery for our teenager? And I always say, you know, I went through that decision process, and in my mind, I think surgery is the way to go. It just resolves any issues. I didn't want my son to have to go through the pain I went through in my 20s and 30s and 40s. Now I'm aging myself. And so I think fixing the spine early on is a lot better. My son recovered from surgery really quickly. I'm older. It's taken a little bit longer to recover for me, but my husband and I have been very happy with our decision, and thank God everything worked out.